I couldn't hear myself. Ooh, maybe that's what someone is encountering. They can't hear themselves, like, for like all the like their thoughts. Like it's just like, ooh, scrambled brain is what I keep hearing. Someone else is funky too. Like they got a foul, 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 foul odor. Somebody is really super stank. Really super stank. All right, let me make sure this live is actually live and with 39 seconds in. The live should have begun. All right, let's see. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You can hear me now. I like it. It's so good. All right. All right. There's some conspiracy theorists, some people who are stuck just being conspiracy theorist collective. Well, sucks for them. Sucks for them. Ooh, and you. This is how you feel about them. Oh, maybe that's even how they feel right now. They feel like, oh, somebody is not feeling good about themselves. Well, you get what you get. What is this? Oh, yeah. This person doesn't want to be taken out of it, but essentially, if that's what they see and that's what's happening. Like, this person is, yeah, for their three-facedness. Ooh, yeah, they're really concerned about somebody coming after them. What? Is that another delivery? What are they be? Is that another package? Oh, yeah, that's my delivery. Forgot about all about my little Target delivery. All right, so somebody's concerned about being taken out the game. Yeah, they're being told to. Their caution is valid here, is what I'm understanding. Them being like feeling that way. Yeah, it's valid. Dang, it's a valid feeling. Ooh, I saw this too at the pre-show. I was cracking up because it's like wherever they didn't want to go, they're having to move back in. Maybe with someone that they feel was full of it. Ooh, that came out exactly on the shuffle. In the pre-shuffle, it was like moving back in. I was like, where are they moving back into? This broken bed. Dang, they going somewhere they don't even like it. That's funny. Ooh, maybe this is coming as a surprise. Maybe they thought that they were going to come move in with you, collective. It was going to come surf on your couch. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because they can't even figure out where they are is what I'm seeing here. It's like they can't come towards you. So the only place I passport to is the past. They can't troll you. Yeah, that's making them frustrated at every hour. Like I said, somebody's brain is scrambled. It's like they can't even think straight. You ever have those moments? Like I know I used to have those when I was really toxic relationships, like with a guy that I was dating, and we were off and on for like years, for like 2 years or something, and it was like he had like a gang of baby mamas, and I feel like at the end of the day, like I'm certain of this because I confirmed it, but he kept like going back and forth like to different baby mamas, and I kept feeling like, why do we keep having problems when I'm not bringing you a problem? Like, what's mixing up the situation? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here is that somebody, they having to move back in with something that they don't like. And I'm hearing this person, they just be arguing and fussing and fighting. I'm hearing they don't get a moment of sleep. Yeah, they walking around looking like zombies, even like dark circles under their eyes, and feeling all uncomfortable and not being able to have like any room to think. Ooh, look, they're just constantly looking at their phone. But yeah, that used to be the way I was with this one guy. Can't even think of his name. He caused me so much stress. I never wanted to think of his name again. But no, like it'd be like I'd be at work, but my brain wouldn't be on the actual work. My brain would be in the situation that I was dealing with. That's what they're dealing with right now. It's like their brain is yeah, they can't focus because I couldn't even focus just now on what I was trying to tell you. Yeah, I feel like they've realized that they've barked up the tree. Like they wanted all the smoke, so they got it. But because this kind of looks like marijuana, but they're living in this virtual reality, like that they thought that they could just, I don't know. I keep hearing why play a hate on me. that song. And so I'm feeling like this person thought that they were like big player from the Himalaya, you know, that they could quickly come in, you know. No, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. No más mucho. No. Yeah, they thought that they were going to get away like trying to deceive you or something like that. And they realized that you're focused on your money, your coins, your coins. I'm also hearing too, is like the reason that I moved back in with this person is because they lost a lot of money trying to pull this deceptive thing. Like, I don't know if they were paying people to try to get at you or like whatever they were pulling, whatever Dennis the Menace activities they were up to. I'm hearing like everything got put to a halt. Yeah, because now it's like people don't understand. Like now they're trying to go in and tell people, oh, just do this. Trying to get credit. They're trying to get people to go and do things for them, but it's like they don't have the money to people like they used to. They used to have money to bribe people like, oh, I'll give you $600 if you send Shorty a message. Yeah, but they're not even getting any credit. That's why they can't find anybody to troll you. That's why they feel like they're about to be taken out like this. Ew. They injected this into their own life, though, is what I'm hearing. This conspiracy theory. Like, don't create conspiracy theories and then you won't get shown to be a buffoon. Oh, did I say my intro? I hope you've been looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good things with good people in good places, doing good things. Yeah, you're too calm. You're too calm. You didn't care. Yeah, you're not willing to be injected with their gaslight. Like, it's not even an option. They don't have your number. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing to be able to. And if they do have your number, you block them. But I know if this is, ooh, they sick to their stomach about having to move in with this person. They are sick to their stomach about having to go back to this person. Maybe they did some, ooh, it was just so sure they would catfish you into believing that like they were, you know, the stand-up person. And maybe they had some plot or plan that they were going to come back in and like tell about everybody else that involved in I heard the drama, the shit dookie drama. Like, they had some plan to come in and catfish you and pretend like, oh, I'm getting the deets. And you didn't listen. You're protected from that. You're protected from that. They don't have your number or you block them. You're not answering no block numbers. However it plays out in your scenario. As far as I'm concerned, I know don't nobody have my number because number one, my number changed about a year or two ago. And I haven't been involved with any of these people. Anyway. Yeah. They are so surprised that they're being seen as this deceiving person. They're so surprised that like they're so surprised that like this decision won't be pursued because they don't have that money. They weren't thinking that time would come. How much money did they spend on trying to get the collective? I want to know. What card do I need to use to find that out? Let's look. I think this might have something to do about it. Yeah, we're about to learn out about their tools and their supplies, what they was using, how much money they spent. How much money did these people, this person or whoever it is, they know you're focused on like who your new person is. You know, they know they can't break that. They can't repair that. Like the fortune's already been told about, you know. That's the thing too. If they think it's not real, like, oh, collective will never get with this person, or this don't stand a chance to be with the collective, or vice versa, the collective's not good enough for this person, then why would you be trying to fight it? Like, why would you try to fight something that you don't believe is real? The collective don't believe that anything that you do will really take place in their lives. And they don't have a problem with sitting back watching you look stupid, swinging at the air, because you can't repair this situation with the collective. So how much money did this person try this? How much money? They just gave them dollars to you, collective. Yeah. They know you know better. They know. This is what came out on the pre-shuffle that I was looking at earlier. This is what came out on the pre-shuffle. You are already ready. You know what you're supposed to be doing. And see, this is an extra card. This is an extra card. This inquire within. Yeah, you already took the moment in time to like debate everything and to see further into like whether or not, you know, this is a relationship, you know, this new one that you're either just started, or you're in, or you're about to be in. You already looked and said, okay, how do I evaluate if this is the right person for me? How do I evaluate, you know, if I'm really moving forward in a new relationship with the right person? That's why you didn't let go of it. Look at this. That's why you didn't let go of it. You already knew, like, this is my law firm. The one that's going to hold the same traditions, the same values, The same desires do. Fortune's been told. All right, how much money did people or this person spend? Ooh, look, it says Queen of Pentacles. It was a lot of money. This one's like this. Let's see what that one is. Ooh, yep. They spent all of it is what I'm hearing. It says 24/7. The card says 24/7. To me, that means all the time. Spent all the money and all the time on this spell work because this is definitely the Magician in reverse. Do I need to move this a little bit more so you can see a little bit better? They spent all their money. They don't have a red cent. Oh, look, that's the Four of Pentacles. Yep, they don't have a red cent. Oh, now they just sitting there thinking about what they would do. $100, I could go do a love spell. Like, if you had, what am I going to do? Haven't you done the love spells? They don't like that. Yeah. It was like till the end of time. They did it till the end of time. Ooh, I like sandwiches. You guys like that chopped salad, that chopped sandwich? Chop all the ingredients up. See how unimportant they are? I'm talking about food. I'm going to just switch this up. It's going to be fancy granola. It's not even going to be goddess and tarot. It's going to be fancy granola. We're going to talk about food because they're so boring. Like that's what it means too when you hear readings or you hear somebody say like, oh, the collective is tired. It's not tired. And look up the definition because you know I'm big on the definitions. Look up the definition of tired. An explanation of tired in there that just says bored and uninterested. You're bored and uninterested in what it is that they are doing. And that's what makes it effective. Being bored and uninterested. Like, oh, they're sending another love spell. That ain't going to work out. But, you know, so be it. Oh, they're going to the graveyard again to get some dirt off of a last name that looks similar to mine. That's not going to end well for them. That's what I'm understanding. Like they was trying it, didn't they? They definitely tried it. They definitely tried it. Who is that making messages and deleting them? Retracting. Did you spell a word? Because don't get in here trying to be fancy. Don't get in here run my live. That's not how it works here. I'm just telling you where that is. Ooh, wow. Yeah, this person thought that they were some type of trained professional and then quality guarantee established by 1950. Didn't work out like that. I'm hearing they went to cut because this is a lumberjack. They went to go cut down a tree and it fell on me. That's what they went to go cut down the collective. Again, they was barking up the wrong to go cut down that tree, you know, get in the way of your roots, collective, and all that good stuff. They went to go do that and then the tree fell on them. The tree fell on their behind. Oh. All right, now what's making them so sick about having to go back to be with the person that they was with? Because they know that this is just a pure illusion. That like it don't even look like an illusion anymore to them. Like it's like no deep inside that like this is all happening on the full moon. Where's that? It's like that's coming up, right? It's tomorrow. Ew, they gotta go back tomorrow. The collective is getting some money about tomorrow. Facts. Maybe they was trying to stop that too. That's why theirs got stopped. Look, they at 0 now. Fool, they're at 0. I asked how much money did these person spend? It said all of it, 24/7. They spent all of it. That's the Queen of Pentacles. They spent all of this money on this spell work. Now they're stuck in this illusion, having to move back in with somebody they don't like. They know that this is not going to last long because this is just an illusion to even be here pretending like they like this person. Ooh, yeah, they finna put it on thick for this year. Put it on extra thick. Sherry Malik. They finna put it on extra thick. I don't feel like that's gonna work out well. These people already arguing and fussing with each other all the time. Yep. As quick as they come in, they going out. Look at that. Because they weren't thinking. Ooh, they weren't thinking. They weren't thinking that you knew. They weren't thinking that you knew or what they were up to. They weren't thinking anything about that. That's why it's not working. Dang. I'm hearing like, I can't even call now. No, you can't call the collective. The collective don't want you. No, you can't call now. Don't call. Nope, you can't show up at their spot there because we know how to call the police. I don't think people get that either. I ain't finna argue with you. You mad? Why you mad? That's the energy I'm getting from the collective. Yeah. You're too much in your Empress energy or your Emperor energy. You're like, you're too focused on yourself. Like farm fresh, like organic, premium quality. You got all of these things coming in too, because it's giving from the egg. It's like new life, new things, you know, and it's like 4 different things are happening at once for you. You know, where you're the Empress, the 3 card, but 4 different things are happening for you. 4 different, there's I just got a notification on my iPad and it says, good news. That's the subject of it. I cannot make this up. Wow. Yeah, because it's something that they did in October. It was some kind of little effort they made, or like maybe it was a love spell that they did in October. It was some type of message to kind of get your emotions going and make you feel like, oh, you're not in, you know, this new connection. You're not in, you know, in alignment with your new person. Yeah, they were trying to do that to hold you back. They were a big ham too. I guess they thought they was putting on a show for some other people. They shot it. But what I'm understanding is they was down to their last $5,000 then with the spell and stuff that they was doing. Dang, they spent that up fast? We could probably all go buy some things that would add up to $5,000 really quick in the course of like a couple of months, right? A month. Like we can go out in a day and spend that, right? But the reality of the matter is that, like, I don't know, maybe they didn't realize that you were born to be this star. You know, you out here Jackie Robinson and stuff. They didn't know this. They didn't know this. Hi, Henny. They didn't know. They didn't know that wasn't going to work on you. Oh, yeah. They didn't know. They didn't know. They regret it now, though. Ew, I'm hearing somebody feels like they didn't drink all of those drinks. Like their stomach is, like, not good. Ugh. Ew, you ever smell somebody, like, fully intoxicated? I'm getting that's the aroma. Yeah, it's their aura and their aroma right now are funky. Ew, that's unfortunate. Yeah. So it's like they couldn't find a reason to petition anywhere. Like whatever petition they sent up in October, there was no reason. Like it was found to be like, it was unreasonable at, you know, at minimum, but it was like they couldn't find a reason to even stay committed to thought. So it's like you have to have an intention when you're doing things, right? Our intention didn't have a real reason, so they just kept fumbling around with their focus of this spell that they were sending or whatever this ritual is. They kept fumbling. It's like, oh, one day it'd be because, you know, the collective hurt me, you know, oh, because the collective wouldn't let me borrow $600. Oh, because the collective, it was like so many different reasons that it was like they couldn't even keep their intentions straight. Not that it matters. Their intentions don't matter. Only intentions that matter are yours. They didn't have equipment. Ooh, I'm hearing the right of mind. They didn't have that. Because 6 talks about growth, right? And this is the 6. And then Swords reason. It was like, and then it's talking about rites of passage. Like they couldn't find a reason that your rites of passage weren't correct. Like they knew that you transitioning off from leaving them in the dust and, you know, whatever. Like, look, led to the 6 of Pentacles. They knew that you were going to enjoy your life till the oldest age. You're going to be the oldest bison in the town. You're going to go down in history as enjoying your life. Premium quality. You keep coming up as premium quality. I did a whole reading on it, like what it takes to make premium liquor. I think that was in October too. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, this is too funny. Wow. And I'm getting, because it's like you didn't mind whatever you needed to endure, like to get from this, because this is the 5 of Pentacles. So it didn't matter to you like what it meant as far as like, okay, what I'm thinking is that they thought that you were in the 5 of Pentacles back then. But in reality, you had learned the lesson of understanding that like what people don't know, they can't attack. That's that you've been in. So you felt like, okay, they felt like since you took a break from showing what you were doing and where you were going and how you were spending your money, that you didn't have any spend, that you weren't going anywhere, that you weren't, you know, doing anything. Can you bring that in? Her bust is not. They didn't feel like you know, you had anything going on. But in reality, you've just been moving in silence. Yeah. Oh, yes. Knockout. Oh. Yeah, they didn't understand that. So listen, let me tell you something. They didn't understand that this is the 8 of Pentacles. Like that your best work with something fresh and new. Like that the best things that you were working on, that you were experiencing, that you were going towards, that it was like, it was all new stuff. They thought I don't know, maybe they thought you was thinking about them. Child, please. Ooh, be careful. Yeah, they was really trying to bring that, they were trying to resurrect this heartbreak energy. Like, you don't even know their name. That's how I feel about it. Like, you don't even know their name. Yeah, you were focused, because it's like, even if they try to put something up here, like, essentially this came out initially as how much money they spent, right? On trying to do whatever they were doing to you, right? Send people in to troll your page, you know, hire somebody that has, you know, one of those spam thingies where they can, you know, create a bunch of AIs that, you know, leave a bunch of trolling messages and comments and stuff. Essentially, you were still in this energy, though, of staying fit, staying healthy, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That's what happened. It's like you didn't let those illusions that they were trying to send in. Ooh. Right. Yeah, you didn't let that take you away from your purpose. You were focused on changing, you know, the ways that you escaped being disappointed emotionally by other people. Yeah. He's gonna follow you. Yeah, he's just gonna follow you around until his mom comes and tells him to. Sorry, I'm talking about the neighbor's dog. Until he tells him to come inside. So. But it's a good dog, you know. I can say that. This is a good dog. Let's see. Ooh, maybe that song Mutt has significance to you. Because it's like, in that song, the person is saying, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. But it's saying also that, like, I'm a good person. Like, you're telling that person, like, take your time. No rush. Ooh. Wow. Someone really sees you as the end all be all. Like, as far as, like, what they want to pursue with you. Oh, that way is... Let me go this way. Y'all didn't see that? Somebody sees you as, like, the bee's knees, baby. Let me get this back a little bit so we can see a bit more. This is how someone else views you, as a high priestess, queen of Pentacles. Somebody really sees you as like the number that they should call every time they have anything to say. This is not a negative energy either. This is somebody like who's happy to see you, that you got the secret recipe. Oh. I feel like everybody knows that at this point. It's not a secret. Yeah. That's really got this person like messed up. Who this is that was trying to paint an illusion about you. Now everybody's seeing who really is this star in reverse. It's like usually 5:15. They usually text me before they get here, so I'll holler for you. Is Knockout still in? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. There's a Knockout, go home. I'm feeling like that's the energy that this person has been in all this time. Is like, Roger, go home. Wow. This person can't find work right now either. That's another reason why they're having to move back in this person's house. Not only did they waste all their money trying to put in all these efforts against you, collective, but they literally have like no way out of what they're doing. Yeah, they have to clean up their lives. That's the best offer that they could get, is an opportunity they should not miss to clean up their lives. Like, do yourself a deed. Yeah, this is still just giving, like, they guaranteed quality, but that's not what people got. They guaranteed they could burden the collective. That's not what happened. They guaranteed that they could get the collective to chat it up with him and mix up the collective's emotions. That's not what occurred. I'm hearing they couldn't even whisper into the wind. What else here? Ooh, yeah. Maybe when like they're surprised that you like, I don't know, maybe they thought it was a break. Maybe they thought like, yeah, they thought like that you were just trying to figure out whether or not you wanted to be. You were just taking a break from them. Maybe they thought that you were hoping that that's the situation. They thought that you thought. Like, how's somebody thinking for you? That's what really doesn't make sense to me in a lot of these situations. Is how they thinking. How does that work? I can't even think for my children. You know why? Because they have their own brains.
Yeah,
Just tell them, Knockout, go. Go upstairs. Tell him to go upstairs. You have to tell him because he's following you. Oh, yeah. That's another thing, collective. You have to tell him because this person is trying to follow you. Yeah. Didn't I just tell you the good news thing came up on my notifications? Like, it was good news for you that you remained calm throughout whatever they were doing, but you also have some other good news. I think it's about money too that's coming in. Well, yep, you're meeting that goal. If you had a goal, a certain amount of money, if you were like, I need 150K so I can get this store open, that 150K is on its way. I just want to show you something. I know what that card is. This is not a card trick. I know what that card is. That's a promise card. That's promise. That's the promise that you have. I'm just telling you, mama. Mr. or Mrs. Know-It-All. Like, you already knew. You already knew. What else is here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. They can't even apologize. They know that, too. It's like it would be falling on deaf ears. What's this that came out? Yeah, apologize to you because they know you had this rebirth. Like, you're giving yourself a second. That's the only person. Ooh, clicked it. That's the only person you're giving is an opportunity to like make it right is you for yourself. But listen, no. Listen, Linda. Listen. The thing about it is, remember how I speak about when the previous path that you were on and this dragon nightmare experience came into play, right? You were on the precipice, right? You were right at the cusp of achieving all these wonderful things. And then what happened here, it happened and you let that pretty much take away your focus, that deception that people brought in. But what I'm understanding is now that you're in this right energy, that's coming back to you. There's a rebirth of giving yourself that second. So like if you had this opportunity, yeah, and this person induced anybody, no one's willing to be blind to who they are. No one's willing, and then again, they don't money either. I keep hearing total eclipse of the sun. Wow. Yep. I cannot make it up. All I can do is sit and remember. I remember when I spent that $3,000 on that graveyard magic. Or when I spent that 10 grand. They had to stop that. Look, the donation, sending up any type of requests, trying to get people to believe that, you weren't a religious person. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Did you know you can make your own church too? Like I can go make a fancy granola goddess church of whatever, of their authority. Like I can go make my own church. I'm just telling you, Chaka Khan has her own church. Yeah. Maybe that's what they were trying to protest too, is you being this person that was seen as a hierophant. You being seen as someone who could actually do this. I think her bus is here. Yes, here it is. Come on. Go ahead, just keep going. Yeah. They don't even realize like the life that you live now is so different. They remember trying to like put this curse into your life and like all this hate and catastrophe and like it's all a memory. Memories like the corners of my mind. It's a bad memory for them because they realized how fate played out. Like they're actually seeing like they knew all along that this was fate. Like, again, that fortune telling is right there. That came out on one of those other cards. Memories. That's all. That's all they got. Yeah. Because you're too peaceful. You're too peaceful to be caught up in any type of, negative energy, negative emotions. It's just a memory of when, when they thought they could. Yeah. Okay. What about this strategy? I don't feel like they have one. Ooh, there's evidence of what they did too. Strategy of like what they were doing. Like people are not forgetting. People are not getting who they said they were. That whole energy of like, oh yeah, I'm the biggest and the best and I'm the lumberjack from hell. Like, okay, watch that tree fall on you. And now it's like this is too. It's like it was an illusion. That's what I understand, but it's like they remember when they thought they were going to have success and victory over it. Now what are they saying? I want to know what they're saying now. I can't because it's live.
Was it?
Yeah. Knockout was here. If you want to put your shoes in your coat, I can go get her and play outside if you want. Put your jacket and stuff. I'll show you which house it is. Yeah, but you gotta put your jacket on too. Ooh, what's this? Oh yeah. Like, I cannot make this up. It says looking back, reminiscing, sitting in stubbornness. They're sad, thinking, just sitting. Ew. They're just sitting in this energy. They're just sitting. Yeah, they got themselves in a jam, that's for sure. They're in a pickle. Because they should have stopped. You know, they should have stopped. They were doing. They feel stuck in this situation because they know the situation will not work out in the future as planned. They're trying to look at the positive side of being in a jam. They know that this is a sticky situation. They are so stressed. They are so stressed because essentially whatever this new start in their life is, like, it's a new start of some old stuff. Like, they thought that they was going to walk away whatever they were dealing with that they didn't like and come to you because you're a better, calmer, more peaceful energy. But that's not what happened. Yeah, they're in this murky situation. Yee. I want to know what this more to be seen is, where they need to look deeper. I mean, I don't know that. I do know, but yeah, this depression that they're in, I want to know what this more to be seen is for them. What is this more to be seen? Because I feel like there's more to be seen than moving back in with whoever this is. And the whole thing is I'm not saying this collective because we care, because we don't give two hoots about who they live with, why they live with them, what they live in. Like, we don't care about none of that. Like, but it's fun to be nosy sometimes. Hold on one second.
Okay. Hi.
All right, look. Oh, yeah. It's because they were telling whomever this is that they walked away from, that they're having to walk back to now. They told this person in the springtime, like, just watch. Just watch. We don't have no issues. From that, me and collective gonna get together. Don't worry. Watch. Just watch. They was boasting to this person how they would never be back to him. And, you know, they was gonna bounce up into the collective's life and really be all happy, and the collective wouldn't do. But whomever this is was watching. Whomever it was that they told this to in the springtime, they were watching. They were like, oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. Maybe this is even a couple, which I think is super weird. Why are you talking over me? All right, give me a second, collective. All right, collective. Yeah, that's why they're having to move back in, because now it's nothing but a shelter from the storm. Like, you know, apparently it is a place that they can feel safe to rest in, you know, and recover from whatever this is. They can kind of be in control of the situation that they're in. That's the only way for them to get out of this key situation. Wow. Yeah. Whoever this was steadfast in saying, oh yeah, watch, all I gotta do is all I gotta do is send the collective some flowers or something, like, watch, and this person's gonna be in love with me. But they didn't, the growth of your new union, like, they didn't see that blooming and growing, because they be in their head, yo. They be in their head thinking something is something that it ain't. That's what this person's claim to fame is. Thinking something is something that it ain't. What else? They are so stressed out. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, they was really hoping, because this counter reverse, this person was really hoping that you would, you know, not look at them as this green-eyed monster, but really, you know, they were hoping that you would see green with them, you know, but they couldn't grasp it at that point. They couldn't really grasp it that, like, the collective sees you for who you are. Yeah. Look. They're in a very sticky situation. This situation is not good for them. And they have to move back in with this person in order to try to hold things together. I told you that. Like, it's the only place they can go. Wow. They have a lot of issues. Ooh. With codependency, I mean, if you got to move back in with somebody to try to save yourself from not having somewhere to go, like, why were you focused so hard on, like, whatever you was focused on, which appears to be the collective, versus, like, getting your own place? Like, that kind of, you misguided for real. Yeah, this person is a clingy, needy person, is always needing somebody to rescue them out of their situation. They always stay in runner-chaser dynamic. They have substance issues and a lot of addictions. This person has a lot of addictions. What are they addicted to? This came out like that. They're addicted to like keeping, I don't know, it says family disunity. Like they're not someone that knows how to commit. They're addicted to like maybe even starting families with people and then breaking them up, or getting close to people's family and then, you know, breaking everybody's heart. Danish deceiver or whatever it was called that I saw. Yeah. They're addicted to like running off when, you know, stuff actually starts to happen, when it starts to blow up in their face. They're addicted to like not having any ambition, not protecting anything. You know, they're into it not being easy in their life. And they're really addicted to stuff. They're addicted to chaos. They need to go seek wisdom, insight. They need to go seek all of this. Yeah. Wow. They don't like things that present an opportunity where they will need to put in an effort. They don't like putting in effort, like putting on a show. Like somebody that's like, oh, okay, they'll love you today and hate you tomorrow. They're addicted to being like that. Sydney, no dogs in your bed, please. I knew what you were up to. My daughter. I knew she was headed straight to go try to read the dog a book. Yeah, they can't use their energy either. They can't clean up the mess that they made. That's also what they're addicted to as well. They're addicted to, like, again, making a mess for people, maybe even their family members. And, like, the people that they consider to be family and friends, like, they're addicted to making messes and letting other people clean it up. Yeah, they're to that. They're addicted to, like, pretending like they're going to change their ways. And, you know, it's all like a game to them. That's why they're so depressed right now. Wow. That's why they're so depressed. They're really trying everything that they can, too. They're trying to take spiritual baths and go get out in nature to see if they can get some guidance and some inspiration. It's not working. Wow. Because they don't see their own value. Like, they know they're worthless. This is a worthless bum. This is a worthless bum, to be exact. And they know that. Yep, but player. They know that. They know that everybody sees them that way too. Like that they like to showboat and they're a slick talker and like to make people think, oh, you know, get them weak in the knees, whatever that means. Collective ain't weak by no means. Not in the knees. Yeah, dropped the ball on this one. They really dropped the ball on this one. They basically, they pumped this up so much. Inflated this story so much. That's where they dropped the ball. Wow. They thought they was finna bounce back, but the ball ended up in your court, collective. The ball ended up in your court. Yep. You already saw them like this. This person was undercover, always trying to come in, come out, come in, come out, come in, come out. Always cheating, doing stuff to put them in a situation. Putting themselves in a situationship, having this person over here and that person over there, and this person over here and that person over there. Now they got to go back there. They can't come over here. Collector said, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. No mas. No poquito. Poquito. Not even a little bit. What else? Oh, what's this? Oh, because you got your focus on somebody else, baby. Facts. You have your focus. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. So the person that sees you is this empress, this like wonderful, you know, very person that, you know, presents this beautiful aura but it's all the way through. But you see this person is the same way. You see this person is very strong, you know, strong, worthy of you. I'm hearing you both adore each other. It's like a mutual. I think that most of us, though, right now are just like, okay, can we move out of this, you know, this honeymoon phase? Can we move out of the honeymoon phase? It's like you're waiting to get out of that honeymoon phase right now. You're wanting to, there's this enlightenment. It's like, I just want to know everything about you. Like, I want to know all of the stuff that I can know. So that's where you are, collective, really wanting to, yeah. Because you want to know, like, what more can we work on together? Like, you're ready to get the ball rolling, is what I understand. You're wanting to know, like, the long-term vision. And you both are feeling the same way about each other. Whoever this is that you feel to be very intelligent, very diligent, very smart, very wise. If you haven't taken it there yet either, you guys are both really, like, physically attracted to one another and can't wait to explore that with each other. This person also wants to see or wants to know or is excited about being willing to share with them all the things that you want to create with them. I'm hearing children as well. Like, they also want, children as well. Wow. This is nice. Yeah. It's like they're ready to, take this blind walk because they feel like they did it so many times before. Like, I've been to situations blind before, and they feel like this is not a blind situation that they're going. This is not a blind situation with you. This is a moment where they took the time to pause and acknowledge all the blind situations that they went into. And now they see where, it's like, even if things came in trying to delusion them or illusion them, it's like they can still see. They can still see exactly where this is going, and they're confident in that. They're happy about that. They feel like they would go in blind. Look, you coming in to match them. Oh gosh, I forgot her boobs on this one. I hope I didn't. I just heard that. I can't wait for you to put your boobs in my face. I've just heard that, for real. This person is like, I didn't beat off all of this competition and, make myself a better man to not receive what I wanted to receive. It's funny because that card, every time I see that card now with that lady singing, every time I see that card, I think of the fat lady singing because I said it right before it plopped out. I was like, ugh. Well, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. It's like, oh, she's singing, yeah. They were hoping too that this person would, whoever this player is, was hoping that you would lose your love for this person. But it's like, no way, no how. Their focus is like, this person is focused on you in all aspects, like making sure that, they're making the right decisions in their own life and keeping you as a focus of that. Yeah, because they really want to be in this partnership, but they want to make it healthy too. I like it like that. What else here? Oh yeah, they're not up in their heads. I guess that's this person's response to it. Like, I'm not confused. I'm not stuck in my head about which way to go. Yeah, that's an illusion. So what I'm understanding too is, like, you let people think what they want to so that you can do what you want to. Like, let people think what they want so you can continue to do what you want. If you're not posting on social media anymore, let people run wild in their head or whatever they want to run wild with. Whole time you living what you actually want to live. You're experiencing what you actually want to experience. Look, Ace of Pentacles. There's so much potential. Like, there's so much potential in your business endeavors too. Again, I said that already. There's a period where this person felt like you weren't showing, I'm going to just use examples of myself, for instance. You weren't showing that you go get flowers every weekend, and you weren't showing, the dinners that you go out to eat. And you weren't showing, the new shoes that you buy, whatever, right? The new car, the new house, the new. And it's because you didn't care to share it with people that have no value in your life. It's just people, onlookers, watching, getting jealous and going through their own negative emotions about what it is that you are counting your coins, whatever it is. You decided to go ahead and leave them in that illusion, think what they want to. Now they messed up. They are not realizing either. Somebody's wondering too if you're pregnant, when you're going to have the baby, all kinds of stuff. Or it's like if you're not if you're not interested in, like, somebody's wondering, like, when you gonna pop out with the new storefront, whatever, like, they're frightened. I don't know why. They need to go live their own life. Oh, it's because they got taken out. I said that from the beginning. That was the takeout. Yeah, they got taken out the game. They got taken out the game. I'm here with their own swords. They got taken out the game. For trying to take you out. Because this is the first time I ever noticed this. Look. Now that person's getting locked up. They won't let you out. Grandma can't bail you out. You know. Oh, well. That's what it is. Yep, look. This is what it is. This is what it is. Look, it's protected. It's a past life relationship. So the feelings go deeper than just, you know, a soulmate or someone that you met in this lifetime, or, you know, that you had a couple go rounds with in a lifetime. It's something much bigger than that. You had plenty of soulmates in your life that you could have took the path with, right? You had plenty. But the one that you actually chose is this one right here, the one that you had these past life relationships with. And you, listen, you do a great job of keeping it your business. That's all I'm gonna say. You do a really good job at that. You do a really good job at keeping your business. Autonomy. Nobody has to know. That's how you keep, okay, I get it now. That's how you keep the power, you know, and that's how you keep making these power plays too. Somebody is sick about this. I feel like they won't get sick by, yeah. Somebody is sick about this because they cannot change this. They can't do anything about this. They thought that this would never come to play. Why is I'm on your mind in the first place? Like, you don't care what people think about you, but you do wonder why you thinking about me in the first place. Oh, you're so fine. Look, and you're valuable, and you can create a lot of legacy. Have, is, and will. Yeah. This is really messing somebody up. They don't even know what to do with themselves. Like, their brain is scrambled. All right, there's not a lot more I want to hear about this person. Is there another deck? Oh, yeah, there's one more. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You don't even feel that sense of, like, being hurt by this person, because it's like everything that they did allowed you to see what you didn't want, and you set your sights on wanting someone that was valuable as you are. That's what ended this ball game. Like, you don't even feel wounded by this. That's maybe something else that's tearing this person up. You do not feel no kind of way. There is not a way that you feel. Wow. Yeah, they feeling kind of way their damn self, but it's like so 3 talks about communication. Like, you've already communicated, like, this person is your friend, and you know that you have friends and there's a lot of emotional stability that these friendships are based on. They know there's nothing they could give or do, or, you know, any of that to kind of break these new bonds that you have. You don't feel no kind of way. You're like, I'm not even hurt by that. This got this person freaking out. Look at the face. This has this person freaking out. Look, people sitting back there watching them like, I thought he was gonna play us the song. Like, he had the song to your heart. Like, nah, not so much. You looking scary. It's like stage fright. Stage fright got this person like this. Listen, they thought they was going to be able to find their way back to, like, reverse things. This is what I'm understanding. This person thought that they were going to leave breadcrumbs, right, along this path. They thought that they had some knowledge here. They thought that they were going to be able to leave breadcrumbs to find their way back out of this situation. Whoever the ape is probably whoever they moving back in with. Whoever this ape is that they moving back in with, that ape ate up all of those breadcrumbs. That's what it means with the wrong person on your side. They can act on orangutan all they want, but it ain't gonna work. You see your person is super fine too. It's like you see him as smart, you see him as loving, you see him, and these may be things that nobody else really knows about this person too. Nobody knows it but me. You guys look at each other the same way. Oh, this is too cute. I just look. The Lover's card came flipping out. I just know. Oh. He said, I don't only see you as somebody to make money with. I see you as somebody to make love with. That's a match right there, in case y'all didn't know. It also came out with the Lover's card. Yeah, they feel like this is the right place to put their love in. They see that you'll pour it right back into them. They don't mind filling up your cup. They don't mind filling you up like them, in whatever way that means. They do not mind. They do not mind at all. What else is here? Who could be texting me? Oh, wow. They've gotten, I'm hearing like whomever that is around these people too are excited about this person pursuing this with you. Like this is basically like a lot of people are not worried about this person anymore because they see that it's choosing the right person in love. That's coming right there with that calmness. Like a lot of these people are seeing that. Ooh, wow. It has a lot to do with you were able to see when people were in the wrong. This battery is about to die, 5225. Because you were able to see where other people, you know, were messing themselves up. And it's like something about like maybe you communicated to that person. Because look, you communicated something to this person. And this person went back with the information. It's like you saw somebody lift their mask up and you saw it was a baboon. And you was like, oh, huh, okay. And everybody else got word of it. There's some type of authority that understands this too. All right, I gotta go. Yep. So I heard this person over here feels like somebody else ran off with the plug. I don't even really know what that means. They literally thought that like this person was going to be stuck in the Oz energy. Like this person would never get out of this. Like this person was always going to be focused on like all the past, you know, thoughts and, you know, focused on somebody that this energy is like, oh, that's a 10. That's a 10. This person was really trying to think everybody but themselves. That's where they went wrong. That's when they went all the way wrong. Wow. Yeah, they never thought it would change. They never thought that it would change, that this person would move forward. But clearly that's what's happening. That's why they run off with the plugs. It's like they feel like this person was wearing a mask. Essentially, this person was protecting whatever they were pursuing, which it looks like is divine feminine or divine union or divine partnership. Bang! All of the above. All of the above. Let's see if there's any little words of wisdom. You can rest peacefully, right? As you do. You're protected because you found what was important. Harmonious inaction. Like I said, ain't nobody got to know. Yeah. Nobody has to know about your resources and the things that you're putting together and the things that you're receiving and yada, 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 yada. If you got a new ice maker, don't nobody need to know. You're protected. You found what was important in life. And you are silly and continually enlightened as you move forward. This is true. You are constantly being enlightened about great things. Oh, it's because you've been sent with the answers to those questions. Maybe even asking like, you know, God or divine, or I need something to, you know, reassure me right now in this moment that, you know, this is the relationship to pursue, and like, you know, what are the plans, you know, that kind of thing. It's all been to you, like that information came back to you, or came to you rather, and that's keeping you in going with the flow of things. Wow. Yep. And kept you in an energy of maintaining your own power too. What's this here? Yeah. Yep. Everyone's been enlightened moving forward. Everybody. Yep. You're achieving that success. You're transcending. Wow. And you have a lot of passion for the things that you're pursuing and you're building as well. So that makes it even extra important and valid. Yeah. Spirit wants me to take this protection one here. Yeah. Okay. And this is the last one, I hope. And this bliss. Cherishing the day. Ooh, I might have to live to that. Listen. Yeah. Cherishing the day. You knew that this bliss would come from, and having, that you would have rebirth. You know, that you would be able to give yourself a second chance. And that means a lot. Like everything that you were trying to start previously before people came to stop you from it is being received in this instance. This is your second chance for you. Having that rebirth in the way that you spoke to people, that you dealt with people, the people that you didn't, you know, speak, deal with, etc. You started to dominate when you really started believing in yourself. Wow. And you're in this miracle energy, making a difference and understanding how to look at both sides. Again, it may have been a challenge for you in the past, but you're no longer in that energy. Like, it's not a challenge for me to, you know, look at both sides and understand, you know, okay, if I was stupid, or if I was dumb, if I was a car, if I was low budget, if I was, you know, lacking brains, like, I don't know how to explain to people. Like, if you were in that energy, you see, like, okay, I would probably be, you know, just as, I don't know. Yeah. You alchemize confusion into clarity. And that's why you're winning. Winning. You learned a lot too from this social conflict as well. Might have a lot to do with like the eyes always being on you, people always trying to watch and see what you're doing, what you're up to, why you're doing it, and where you from, who you been with. Wow. I didn't know this card was in here. Yeah, and you're embracing this sensuality in your union too. Yep. While maintaining your maintaining your personal space, because this is again a part of the lesson that you learned. You don't have codependency, so it's like you'll be able to be in this relationship as with your person, without being codependent on one another. You don't fall into like, oh, they didn't call me. You might think about like, oh, so and so didn't call me today. Must have been busy. I'll check on them tomorrow. No, you are not getting lost in this relationship because it's healthy. Yeah, because it's very healthy. All right. You learn that by researching the mystical world. So you guys may have a strong telepathic connection too. That whole saying when people say they talk without words. Yeah. Guys, yeah. I'm understanding you guys may take baths together or showers together as well. Like there may be a lot of sensual moments that you guys share together in the water. Yeah. Spirit is so cute. His spirit saying you can consider that a way of you practicing your daily spirituality by taking these showers with each other. Yeah. Wow. This is so awesome. All right. I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form. Please like, subscribe, and pass the message along. Later. Catch you in the next.